Hi everybody, I'm going to be showing you how to make the best possible blending tool if you're working with charcoal, although this also works very well with graphite. This is by far the best possible tool for blending, and it's a result of many months of my research. So let me show you how it's done. What you're going to need is a piece of paper just like this. Make sure that it's cut into this shape. And it should be made of regular newsprint paper or the paper from a notebook. The reason why this paper works well is because it will make the blending tool, the tortillion, softer, and it will make it blend better than the regular blending stumps and tortillions. What I find is that the ones you buy tend to be a little bit hard and tend not to blend as well. Now what we need to do with this piece of paper is roll it, and we're going to be rolling it to this side. The first time you start rolling it, make sure that your fingers are not too dry, and you want to roll towards this side, sort of, if that makes sense. So the first time you roll it, it doesn't have to be perfect, because each time you roll it, you're going to be able to roll it tighter. So like I said, if you want to create a tip, just keep trying to roll towards this side, towards this edge. And you can see that I've created a nice tip. So you just bend it here and you fasten it with a little bit of tape. And there you have it. This is the perfect blending tool. Now we're going to see how it works. Let's get a piece of paper and a charcoal pencil, and I'm going to fill in this space here with some pencil strokes, and I'm deliberately careless with them because I want to show you how this will soften or completely remove the texture and the strokes. And it works well with darker as well as with lighter tones. So let's test it. Like I said, one of the main advantages of these tortillions that you can make yourself is that they tend to be softer than the ones you buy. And also, sorry, my camera lost focus for a second. And also, you can always make more. And another advantage is that the more you work with them, the better, the better they actually tend to get, because they get fuzzier and softer, and you can actually blend more easily with them. Now, as you can see, I rolled this one very tightly to a fine tip, but you can also modify its shape so that you can modify it so that you can cover more area when you're blending. It doesn't have to be rolled into a fine tip. That's what I mean. Now you can see how easily I'm blending this, and you can see that it's actually very good at blending it thoroughly so that the strokes and the texture is almost disappearing. I could work on that and make that even smoother. I just want to show you what it looks like if we have some lighter value. Okay, now let's try to blend this. So as you can see, this blends really well, and we could go on and make this even smoother. But what you need to remember is that because this blends so thoroughly, if you want to keep some texture and if you want to keep some of the pencil strokes visible, you might want to use another type of blending tool, such as a brush, or maybe try to blend it with gentler strokes. So what are some key points to remember when making these tortillons? First, make sure that you're using a piece of paper that's shaped like this. Make sure that you're using newsprint paper or paper from a notebook. And make sure that you roll it towards this edge like so, so that you can create a tip. And like I said, you don't have to roll it perfectly the first time around, because each time you roll it, you're going to be able to roll it more tightly. And of course, like I said, this tool only gets better the more you use it, and eventually if it breaks, you just make a new one. It's cheap, you can make tons of it, and it works really well. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you for watching.